Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to spring 2018. Today, I'm pretty sure, is the first day of Pennsylvania. You really suck. What is this shit? Okay, never mind. We're gonna roll to the next part. I was prepared. I'll see you guys after that. Might not be my best choice. 37 degrees, gonna be fun. Well guys, after that little bit of me running around on the bike and an overview of the bike, I know you guys have seen my video of me talking about the 2016 Bolt, going more into spec on the engine and all the other things about it, what models they have. This video is to tell you guys where I'm at. I've had this bike for 2 years. I got it brand new out of the crate from Track and Trail. I believe it is Honda, Yamaha, and Suzuki up in State College. They're a good group of guys. I managed to get a really good deal on this. But anyway, after 2 years, and I believe 9,000 miles of riding, somewhere around there, maybe 10,000, I couldn't be happier with Yamaha. Now, I am kind of Yamaha biased. I've had Yamaha since I was 10. I'm 23, so I've had 13 years of Yamahas, never had any issues. They've never given me any problems. But this bike, this burly 950 V-twin has been treating me very well. The only thing that I will say, if you get a Bolt or are looking into getting a Bolt, the big thing to know is the maintenance is not going to cost you an arm and a leg. That's the big factor that I looked into when I bought a cruiser, because originally I looked at the Harley 883 Iron, which runs Harley's classic 883 motor. There's nothing wrong with that motor, and there's nothing really wrong with Harley in general, but Harley maintenance can sometimes be on the upper end for the price scale. This thing's treated me well. I think I only do maybe $300 a year, and that's usually just the every 4,000 miles I get it, every 4 to 5,000 miles I get a tune-up and oil, or I get 2 oil changes by then. But that's usually around $300 to $400 in 1 year. So this thing's treated me well. I did pay it off, so I mean the only money that I'm putting into it is the tags and insurance. And this bike's very affordable, which is the big thing too. But yeah, after 2 years, it's held up great. It has plenty of power. This, to me, would be a perfect starter bike. It's a pretty decent size. It's not very top heavy like some motorcycles. I mean, it is a heavy bike. It's around, I think, about 500 pounds, somewhere in that ballpark. And for a bike, that's heavy. But it's a very manageable bike, very manageable power. So, to me, this would be a perfect starter bike. Now, this was my first real bike. I mean, I had an Enduro. That's kind of a dirt bike, but still, it's not really what they would call a street bike. And I mean, that's kind of it with this bike. I mean, this thing, I can't complain. Yamaha with the 950 V twin. It is a belt-driven bike. My belts are holding up. The brakes are amazing. They do have front and rear disc brakes. Has good braking power. The one minor downfall, depending on if you are a new person to a motorcycle, is it does not have ABS. That is one thing that I know some people look at as a flaw. But if you're learning the bike and you start with a bike that doesn't have ABS, you learn to get used to the bike without having the computer help or some sort of mechanical help from the bike. You can feel out your brake. You know how to stop properly without. You'll learn how to not lock them up. I've locked this up before, but that was an emergency situation. Car pulled out in front of me. I had to stop very quick. I did lock the rear up, but anyway, this bike is a very user-friendly bike, very easy to learn how to use, very easy to ride, and it's manageable. And I can't stress that enough. It is, for being a 950, which some people look at as being too big for a starter bike, this bike would be an amazing starter for somebody. And you have to look at this too, just because I'm 6 foot, 270 pounds. This bike's a good size for me. Now, if you're bigger than me, maybe you want to step up in engine size, but I honestly think that this would be plenty fine for a first bike for a person of a bigger stature. Now, if you're smaller, you may have some issues, but this bike, you should be able to plant your feet very good. I can sit flat-footed, not on my toes or anything like that. And my arms aren't overstretched, and I'm kind of in a relaxed position. It's very nice to ride. I mean, I drive this 110 miles to work, just like I do my truck, and I'm fine after that. It's very comfortable. The one thing, too, if you would happen to get this to look into, is a new seat. The stock seats are comfortable, but after you're on the bike, maybe it's just me, too, because I'm a bigger guy, they're not as comfortable after, say, like a 75-mile range. If you're out on it for a while, then it starts to catch up to you. But usually, you hit about 50 to 75 miles, you might pull off, take a little break, grab something to drink, grab something to eat, and then continue your ride. But anyway, guys, overall, Yamaha knocked this out of the park to dominate the 883 iron from Harley. And I hope this information has helped you guys, and I hope that this could be a bike that you can get in the future. And who knows, if you get one, I'll be more than willing to ride with you if you're in my area. I'm going to start doing some cruise events here in the spring. And, well, as you can see from the beginning of the video, hopefully spring treats us a little bit better here in the future. So, alright guys, as always, I hope you liked the video. If you do, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you're stopping in for the first time, hit that subscribe button along with the little bell next to it so you get notifications on the newest videos that I put out. And drop a comment. You want to know anything more about the bike? You want to know about where to find them? If there's a year that you want to get, because they did produce these, I believe, 2013 and up. So they're a fairly new model. But anyway, go ahead and drop a comment. You want to know anything? And I'll catch you guys on the next upload, which hopefully, as long as this weather clears up, because who knows, I might not have work here tomorrow if this snow gets too bad. We'll be prepping to go fishing, and we'll be finishing up to get ready to go to the track this weekend. Alright guys, I'll see you on the next one. When it comes to bikes, always wear your helmet, drive safe, drive smart, and yeah, that's about it. Alright guys, I'll see you on the next one.